Living in the most expensive city in the world, the second most expensive city, the third most expensive city. Is it worth it? Stay tuned. We're going to talk about it.
Good morning.
Billy, hiya.
I'm good. I just spent a weekend in what appears to be one of the most expensive cities in the world. But boy, was it a good weekend.
Was it worth it?
Yeah,
It was worth it?
it was good. Guys, this morning we're going to talk about Sydney property prices, pricey paradise or cost of living crisis, one of the two. But it does look like these two go hand in hand in some cases. We're going to give you the top 10 most livable cities this morning, and then we're going to have a chat to you about what it costs to live in these beautiful parts of the world.
Like, isn't expensive good?
When's it not? In some cases, like there's generally a correlation between quality and cost. And the problem is everyone wants quality. Everyone wants good. You put that on a supply and demand axis like this, and supply versus demand, it's basic economics, really.
Well, yeah, but you sort of don't like expensive.
No.
I don't think anyone likes it. Everyone likes expensive, but no one likes expensive. It's the most weirdest thing. Like you don't want to pay it, but you want it. It's actually, you don't want to pay it, but it's there because people do pay it because it's good.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's a hot debate, this, but I guess I actually had a conversation with my neighbour on the weekend, and they were like, "What's the reason? How's the market? What's going on Sydney's northern beaches?" And I was like, "Look, we have lots of micro markets in Sydney as well. So what we see on the floor in northern beaches may very different to what other parts of Sydney see. We're quite insulated like that, but the cost of property, I guess you're not just paying for the roof over your head. You've also, when you take like a holistic view, it captures much more than that. It captures everything around it. The safety, the health, the education, the environment, the infrastructure, everything that you've got access to.
So how does Sydney rank compared to everyone else?
I'm not sure about cost of living, but I have got the standout, in brackets, well-rounded global cities for 2025, and Sydney sits number 6 on that list.
What's Mr. Minns rattling? Mr. Minns is rattling on about when number 2. Where do you get that stat from?
I think there's a lot of ways you can cut the cake with this, but there are consistent top 10 players, and the top 10 players are below. Number 1, in no particular order, because I think this list changes, Copenhagen, Denmark. Number 2, Vienna, Austria. Number 3, Zurich, Switzerland. Number 4, Melbourne, Australia. Sorry, number 5, Sydney, Australia. And then underneath that, Geneva, Switzerland, Vancouver, Canada, Osaka, Japan, Auckland, New Zealand.
Where's Melbourne?
Melbourne sits one above us, number 4.
So Melbourne's where?
Melbourne's number 4 and Sydney's number 5. So they sit right next to each other.
So Melbourne's more expensive than Sydney with property prices?
No, not Sydney. Not property prices. That's just the most livable cities in the world.
Oh, livable. Okay, got it. Because I saw in the news, Mr. Minns is saying the most expensive cities in the world, number 2 is Sydney.
Wouldn't surprise me. They go hand in hand, I think. But another big difference we've got is we're quite a large portion of land for the size of population. You compare that to some more dense cities, and per head, There's a lot more spread.
for us for Australia. So,
Mm.
and I want to make this clear with everyone, because I think there's often when we talk about the Battle of Sydney and Queensland and Melbourne, this always is up in the air. If Sydney is number 2 most expensive city in the world, and you're looking at these ones that you've just referenced, Billy, livable cities in the world, I think that people value education in no particular order. They value security, as in political stability, being able to walk down the street and be secure, letting your kids go ride a bike to the local shops. Security is probably the number one value. Medical, that you are looked after medically, and in reasonable response times and reasonable costs.
Yeah.
And then education, number 3. So number 3 is being able to educate your kids fairly easily and with reasonable dollars. Like education can cost up to $1 million in some countries in the world for a medical degree. So I think that then there's the thing I've always rattled on about is climate. Being a good climate, aesthetically beautiful, having the harbour around you. No wonder Sydney is expensive, but I believe expensive is good. But I also believe, for those reasons that we've just mentioned, that's why it's expensive. But then also, I think there's a duty there to be to provide affordability to the community, which we've really, I think, as Australians, particularly New South Wales, has really tried hard with rezoning in the last 12 months to bring that affordability into the market. But it seems to be proving really hard.
Well, I've got an important line to add here, and it's that what's considered best for a young professional might be different for a retiree, and then for a parent, and then for a student or an investor. So
Yeah.
people are shifting their money. We're seeing it. We're seeing it a lot. People are moving their money interstate for their own reasons. Yeah, we're seeing investors move their money. We're seeing first-home buyers move their money.
Well, it seems to be a little bit of a trend, and because it always saddens me when people leave Sydney, because I think it's going to be harder for them to get back, but often they're not coming back. But it's a pretty good sort of love story with property where they can work hard, put their kids through school, ride a really nice property wave, and then go to a cheaper place in maybe regional Australia, or regional Sydney, or regional New South Wales, or Queensland, or Victoria. It's a nice story that property did that for people, and maybe that's the mechanism. Maybe Sydney's not the forever, let's live here and retire here and bring our kids here. It's a transition for people where they just ride that property wave.
Yeah, it's definitely different for different people. Not suggesting that Sydney is the only nice place to live, because there's a lot of nice places to live. But there you go. It's a great topic. It's a great topic.
Yeah, and you got some comments there, Mr. Bill. If you could bring those up, that'd be great.
Yeah, we've got we're getting a big audience on YouTube at the moment. So thank you for joining in. A couple of people joining the live there. So up to 14
Any
live
questions?
viewers just there. No questions. This is a live show, but feel free to drop a question in. We'll answer it for you. If there's any other topic you want us to cover, we'll cover it for you. But yes,
let us know.
I reckon there's a lot of people that love Sydney for a lot more than just the accommodation it provides.
And well done to Sydney. Well done. Like I think to be on that I think
stage.
to be on that, oh, it's huge. Like if you think a little, like we're not a big population, and that's a pretty cool number in terms of livability and value that people have felt. People. That's a really nice way to look at it. People are valuing it as the second most expensive city in the world. They're valuing it at that. And how are they valuing it at that? They're voting with their money, sure. But if they're actually making bids and buying and paying the highest prices across the world for any country, any city, it's got to be for good things.
There you go. Thank you very much. Have a great day, people.
Thanks, legends. Take care.